What are some of the success stories that you've had, that shared either by a parent or by one of the students here that was grateful because this program was in place?
Yeah, there's one instance that I can't really get into too detailed, but there was one instance where there was a student that was being teased and in a classroom. This particular student was having some difficulty at home. Nobody knew about it, and when she was being teased, it got to the point where she actually tried to in the classroom commit suicide in the classroom, and by choking herself, and with the hopes that she was going to die from it, and that's actually a physical impossibility. But of course, she doesn't know that. But what happened is another student stepped up and said to the class, to these kids, "This is absolutely inappropriate behavior. Look at what you're doing to this girl." And they picked her up, took her out into the hallway, and this one individual student sat with her. And while we responded, while the medicals responded, he stayed with her the whole time. And it was just from that instance, when that individual student came into the classroom the next day, he told the teacher he wanted to lead the class. He wanted to talk to his peers, the other students, about their behavior in that class. And he talked to him about it. He talked to him about his own experiences and what maybe the baggage that these kids come in with that other people don't know. And the teacher and the counselors who'd come into the class to try to work with the kids through this whole process, they said that they could not have done a better job. That this kid took care of it, and since then there has been absolutely no issues.
Awesome.
And to kind of, piggyback on that, it was a few days later after that incident that we had another student come into the guidance office who was crying. And when talking with the counselor, she said, I saw this behavior going on for a couple of days, and I feel guilty and I feel bad because I saw it going on, and I didn't speak up and say anything about it. And so the guidance counselor was able to talk to her and say, now you know that you need to be the leader and step up and say something about this, because you don't want it to ever get that far. And maybe how you feel right now, you'll take from that and you'll learn from that experience, so that in the future you are a leader and you step up in a situation like that. And so it was just a real knockout situation that it was a great learning experience for our kids, and that's what we want from it.
That's awesome. It seems like as if from the person helped that victim learn from the program.
Absolutely.
And learn what he needed to do, when he needed to step up to the plate. That's awesome.
Absolutely.